Hello. What's up? It is Wednesday, my dudes. You know, like the meme. Okay, you can quickly and immediately see that everything's fake except for the academic painting. I have plenty of those. I don't want to get another one. I'm lazy. So I won't. Great. Imagine that. Yeah, we're here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do everything. So, where are we? My house is like at least 140k points. I put like 5 more pieces of furniture in, which I doubt will get me up to 150. So I'm trying to think of what else that I could put in, but nothing's coming to mind. I haven't used the new furniture in so long that I forget what's even there. And there's so much that it's overwhelming to look at. So I already got the recipe from Tammy. I just got that. Wait, no, that's... Who's these? Did I get the recipe already? Am I doing this all over again? Am I getting the recipe and then, like, just totally ignoring the fact that I got the recipe? Because I have to stop doing that. I keep doing it, and it's such a problem. I think that's what happened, though. But, okay, so we checked red, we got the recipe. I'm just gonna dig up a couple of these things here because they bug me. And then we got 2 more birthday spaces. I've been doing like the smallest amount of cleanup outside when I remember to with my second character. I'm basically only picking up the cupcakes though. I'm just leaving all the other stuff there because I wanted to be like, look at all the things I had to get the last birthday items I need. So we'll clean those up eventually. And I'm tempted to like customize them so I have one of each color, but like I don't want to do that right now. I said I'm tempted. I'm not ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Monkey mode. Monkey mode. All right. So I need one of these. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about this. No, that's brown. That is definitely not one that we need. We need the black one. So that's unfortunate. How many of these do I have though? I think I have like a bunch of the white ones or I have a bunch of the brown ones. I'm not 100%. I guess I'll put the bear backpack away. Okay, 2 white and 2 brown, and then 1 of the olive. So we're getting there. Probably get 1 more of those for... Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's switch over. Let's just continue on here. So I did start Demon Souls yesterday. I mentioned that I would be doing that, so I figure I might as well talk about it because I don't have much else interesting to talk about. I played for like 9 hours, and I beat 9 areas slash 9 bosses. So, like, you know, 1 area per hour, more or less. Definitely not how it went, but that's how it averaged out. Yeah, the start was a bit rough. Definitely felt a bit rough at the beginning. I was getting... I don't know, I didn't really get trashed. I literally just built Vitality and then started putting points in other stuff. I was like, yeah, give me 1 endurance, then get me to 30 Vitality. I need health. The game's interesting. It's very interesting. The bosses are not that great so far. None of the bosses have been, well, not, I wouldn't say none, but a lot of them have been a little interesting, to say the least. They've all had, like, one glaring thing against them, basically. Did I, like, move my desk somehow? I'm confused. Anyway. So yeah, 9 areas and 9 that. And I was looking at, like, you know, the time and how many areas and, like, what I've done. I'm like, okay, so based on how long it took me to do the other games, if I play enough on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll hit the end of the game on Wednesday. And then I went and did 9 areas yesterday. And there's only 16. So if I did less than that today, you know, I would be there. So I think my estimates were correct. Because Dark Souls 3, I cruised through it. Like, it wasn't even funny. And this is, like, you know, from 2009, where that one's, like, you know, way later. Actually, no. When? Yeah, is it 2009? I don't remember. Dark Souls came out when? 2012? I don't want to do the truth doing right now. Just whatever. 2011, maybe? I don't know. Okay, point is that I got through the 9 areas. There was, you know, there's a lot going on. Some of those areas were great. Skeleton area, pretty fun to begin with. Second skeleton area, not as fun because it has these giant laser skeletons, and I can't say that I'm a fan of them. Can't say I'm a fan. I don't know what else to even say about it, though. It's very interesting. It's like, oh yes, world tendencies, pay attention to these, blah blah blah, pause the game and you can look at your world tendency screen. Doesn't even explain anything else. You're like, oh my god. And I get it. But it's like, oh, here's the screen, you can check them. It's like, I don't even know how to read them. But it's like, I don't know, you read the guides and like, alright, so first and foremost, just die in human form in the Nexus so you don't affect the world tendencies of the actual levels. Every time you beat a boss, go back to the Nexus and die. It's like, okay. And then you get the pure white world. Then you do a bunch of stuff with that. And then once you've done all that, you die a bunch in all the worlds to get the pure black world. And once you've done that, then you do a bunch of other stuff. And then you can kill all the black phantoms that are now spawned because it's a pure black world, which will get you to a white character. And then once you have the white character, you max that out. And once you've done that, then you go on a killing spree and you kill everyone. And then once you've killed everyone, you get pure black and you get another thing. And it's like, oh my gosh. It's really not that complicated if you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's a nightmare. Also, in like every area, there's stuff that only like happens, or there's shortcuts that only open up if you have the correct tendency. So it's just like, oh, I can't do anything here. Or just a message on the ground. You're like, alright, great, whatever. Didn't want to go there anyway. Definitely interesting though, because it's like you can. It's weird. You can go to like the levels in whatever order, kind of. Close the game before that point. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'll talk about Demon Souls, and now I'm like, I don't have much to say. The dogs in the enemy are so scuffed. Dogs in the enemy? Is that what I just said? The dogs as an enemy? That's better. They're scuffed. The way they hit you, it's just so weird. And the second area, it's got all these miners that have way too much defense. And the bear bugs. I don't know. There's like certain areas where you're just like, bro, what is this? And there's certain bosses that you're like, bro, what is this? That's basically it. You know, I've played all of them already. Like, that's the thing, right? I did Bloodborne, Sekiro, which doesn't really count, but does count. Then I did Dark Souls 1, 2, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, and now I'm finally doing Demon Souls. So it's like, there's not much else the game can throw at me that I haven't dealt with before. Like, I've dealt with a lot of stuff at this point. A lot of the ideas they had in Demon Souls were more or less just thrown in Dark Souls. Like, a lot. So it's just a matter of me getting through every area. And it's like, man, some of them kind of suck. But it's very interesting, because like you play the other ones and you go and then you're like, oh my gosh, I've seen this before. Like the mine in Demon Souls. It's like that mine level 2-2. The Elden Ring mines are, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, they're kind of similar. They're kind of really similar, and you're like, wow. Honestly, they always said that Elden Ring took just a huge mix of all the games up until this point. What did I get? A table? I got a table on this character. I'm just going through it, okay? I'm just doing what... That's not what I want. I don't want no cake. Man. Alright, well, let's grab this recipe and then we'll call it a day. So, that's it. Not much we can say. Red was here. And I didn't get anything. I did get the tank top from the bin, but it wasn't one of the ones I needed. The one I needed, rather. So, it was something, but not what I need. and we weren't close on the birthday stuff. So we'll try again tomorrow and see what happens with those. But yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. Bye bye.